Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Sem for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Tuesday afternoon on the campus of Valley City State University. This is the 78th Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament here on yourliveevent.com. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes, and welcome to our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go online to Irie Insurance. That again is IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. It's the quarterfinal round here of the girls basketball tournament. Northern Cass, the number one overall seed. The seeds are voted on by the 8 coaches and the 8 programs that are participating. Northern Cass, again, is the number 1 seed. Enderlin is the number 8 seed. Wyoming Lidgerwood is the 4. The Warbirds, coming off a win last night against South Border, they will tangle with the Valley City Highliners, the JV team. 2 JV teams partaking in this year's tournament. Valley City JV is the number 5. In our evening portion of the bracket at 6, it's number 2 seed Maple River. The Raiders going up against the number 7 seed of the Colts of Richland. Then the nightcap at 7:30, it's number 3 seed Lemoore Litchfield-Marion going up against the Central Cass Squirrels JV team. The Squirrels JV team will participate in just today. Northern Cass JV team then will take advantage on Thursday and Friday as Northern Cass is handling their winter concert here for high school, so they got to get back home early tonight here for Northern Cass. So that's a look at the bracket rundown for today. It's the same bracket, 3, 4, 36, and 7 on Friday, on Thursday, and then we'll go through the 7th place all the way to the championship on Friday night. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll get to our coaches' conversation with Coach Phil French and DC Lucas. We'll also go over some of the history here of the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament ahead of the starting lineups and the opening tip tonight here from Valley City.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Agri Valley Insurance is a local independent insurance agency located in Lemoore and Arthur. They specialize in providing coverage for your crop, hail, farm, home, auto, and commercial requests. Agri Valley Insurance has access to many different companies and will work hard to provide for your specific needs. Go to agrivalleyinsurance.com or call your local office in Lemoore or Arthur for a free quote or to discuss your insurance requests. Agri Valley Insurance wishes the best of luck to the area local teams.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
As we come back here on yourliveevent.com, taking a look here at both Northern Cass and the Enderlin Eagles. Northern Cass, this is the season opener for the Jags, coming off back-to-back seasons where they went 18-5, lost to Central Cass in the Region 1 championship from the Shields Activities Complex on the campus of NDSU Shields Athletic Complex last season when they were in Class B. This year, Northern Cass in Class A, part of that middle ground here of the three-class system. For the Enderlin Eagles, 0-2 to start the year. Lost to Ellendale 67-55 back on November the 28th, and lost in Hillsboro 49-27 to end the month of November. So for the Enderlin Eagles, game number 3, this is a, again, non-conference matchup. The Class B District 1 Enderlin Eagles now going up against the Class A Region 1 Northern Cass Jaguars. We'll take a quick break coming up here, but a reminder what happened last season as part of the 77th annual tournament. The championship, Maple River won it over Richland 69-31. Third place, Wymer Lidgewood Hankinson, which is now just Wymer Lidgewood after Hankinson has their own program. They defeated Lemoore Litchfield Marion 54-42, and in fifth place, Enderlin took down Barnes County North 46-10. Some of the players gone from a season ago. Northern Cass, Hallie Crockett, a Miss Basketball finalist, over 2,000 career points, and she averaged 30 points per game as a senior. But back, Hayden Crockett, Josie Jensen, Ellie Lucas. Jensen broke the season block record with 93 blocks a season ago. Well, for the Enderlin Eagles, gone is Genevieve Gruba. Going to Concordia now, playing for the Cobblers. Over 1,000 career points and all Region 1 honors in back-to-back years. Back, though, Aspen Schleck, someone who can hit him from the outside. Aspen holds the school record for three-pointers in a season. Mackenzie Wall as well here for the Enderlin Eagles. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, it's our coaches' conversation. Coach Phil French for the Enderlin Eagles and D.C. Lucas for Northern Cass will join the conversation ahead of the starting lineups here from Valley City State University.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
Join us now here from the Enderlin Eagles. That's their head coach, Phil French, on our pregame show ahead of the starting lineups and the opening tip for game number 1 of the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament. And Phil, good to see you again, number 1. And number 2, I've been asking a lot of coaches, this is the first time I've seen them here this basketball season, just with the 3-class system. Just your early thoughts on it and what it means from the Enderlin girls basketball team point of view, having 3 classes this season.
You know, the biggest thing I like about it is that we'll actually play district tournaments again here. I mean, I know some other schools did, but it's going to be nice for the girls to get experience in the tournament atmosphere and things like that. As far as the 3-class system goes, yeah, I just think it makes a more level playing field. You know, we're not playing the Central Casses and the Kindreds, and of course we are today, but usually not the Northern Casses. So it just levels the playing field a little bit.
And you mentioned Northern Cass, what was a region rival, so to speak, now
Yep.
is a non-region game here in this Barnes County girls basketball tournament as well, Phil. Whether it's against Northern Cass, whether it's against a Wymer Lidgewood club or whoever you're going to see during this week of basketball, what do you want to see from your girls win, lose, or draw for 3 games here at Valley City State?
Really, right now at this stage, we're just looking for growth. You know, Genevieve was a lot to replace from last year. She did about everything for us, and so the girls are just now learning how to play without her and learning to find their own roles, and that's a process. And but you know, we still have a lot of growth to do. We started out really rough with 2 games that we thought we should have won, and we just didn't play well at all. And but again, that's part of that growth thing, just getting used to playing without Jen.
And then for you guys, looking down at the roster, there's a couple players that have varsity experience that have been part of the starting 5, but who will be some of those girls when someone watches Enderlin Eagle basketball, comes to a gym, finds a roster, who will be some girls that you'll rely on as the season continues, Phil?
Well, Aspen Schleck, first of all, you know, she was second in the state in 3-pointers made last year, and but she's upped her game so much. She plays really good defense. She attacks the rim really well. And then, you know, we have the Wall sisters, and, you know, those girls are just tough as nails, and they'll give you everything they have defensively, and then they'll, you know, they just understand what we're doing the whole process, so they're very smart that way. And then we got new to the starting lineup, we have Caitlin Maggio and Eve Chamberlain, and I think they're both going to give us, Caitlin's going to give us more defense and ball handling, and Eve's going to give us more scoring as the season goes on. But still, we're still in that growth process right now.
Final thing for you, Phil, before I let you go, I like to ask coaches, when you get to a tournament too, particularly this one where, yeah, you want to win all 3, obviously, but at the end of the day, win, lose, or draw, is this more of a tournament about developing depth? Is it more, hey, here's the 5 starters with the 2 or 3 girls that we're going to bring off the bench? How do you view it as a coach?
So for us, it's definitely a tournament of defining depth, defining roles, and the girls learning how to play with each other, you know, in their different roles that they had last year. So that's pretty much where it's at.
Phil, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck this weekend today against the Jags.
All right, thank you so much.
Phil French, head coach for the Enderlin Eagles. We'll continue on our pregame show after this.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Ryder Burris. I'm confident on the ice. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkmeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here today for game number 1 of 4, it is the Barnes County Girls Basketball Quarterfinals. Joining us now from Northern Cass, that is DC Lucas. And a DC, fun to have a season opener in a college environment, in a college gym. Just take us through the first couple weeks of practice, and how ready are you here for the season opener this season?
That's a great question. I'm not sure how ready we are yet. This has been the longest delay of a start we've ever had since I've been coaching, which I was telling you before, which is awesome. Give us a lot of gym time, which I think we're tired of practicing against each other. So we're excited for this, to your point, to play in a great atmosphere like Valley City State, 3-day tournament. So we're just really hungry to get started.
And for you, the 3-class system, you'll be in the middle class this season. Enderlin was a former Region 1 rival, so to speak. Now it's a non-conference game, even if you met in Northern Cass or in Enderlin. How do you view it from your point of view with your squad here this season, DC, the 3-class system?
I think this is a great position for us to start. To your point, this 3-class system, a lot of new faces that we're going to have to figure out. So it's nice to see some familiar foes in here. We know that last year we were talking that Enderlin had us at halftime last year, so we know what to expect with them. but it's just a good starting point for us to get ready for region play, which is next week against Lisbon. So this will be a good 3-game stretch for us to take a step back for us coaches and see what's going good and what's going bad.
For teams that are fans that are going to see you this season, they look at the roster, who are going to be some familiar faces and who will be some faces that you're going to rely on from December once you get into February and try to make a deep run there into March.
Yeah, I think the familiar faces, you're still going to have our two bigs in the middle with Josie Jensen, Ellie Lucas, and I think with Hayden Crockett, Addie Russ. So I returned 4 starters. And then new faces, look for Tess Gilbert. She'll be in the starting lineup going forward here. And then Addie Winterquist. And we have some young ladies coming up that are going to figure it out here. Between Carly Ryder, I know Casey Fix will be a senior coming off the bench. So I'm excited for some of the new faces and see what we got. And the old faces, they've been here since the 7th grade, so I'm sure people are getting real familiar with them.
Final thing for you, DC, game number 1. What do you want to see from your team today, but also this week with 3 games and 4 days to start up the season?
I think just to, really the defensive side of the ball, we've been focusing quite a bit on that to make sure that we're in a better defensive position. But I think just to find our rotations, find the right mix for every aspect of the game. So I think as the players are going to be feeding it through, we're going to be doing the same thing.
DC, as always, good to see you, and best of luck here throughout the season.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jace.
DC Lucas, head coach for Northern Cass, will continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show after this.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As we continue here on our final segment on our Irie Insurance pregame show, again, games still to come here today. All these teams outside of the Central Cass JV will play 3 games here this week at Valley City State University. After today, Weimar Lidgerwood goes up against Valley City JV after this contest at 4:30. At 6 o'clock, it's Maple River against Richland, and then the nightcap again, Lemoore Litchfield Marion going up against the Squirrels JV of Central Cass roughly at 7:30. We'll have all 12 contests for you here on YourLiveEvent.com. Get to the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament All-Tournament team. Delivers some hardware. Again, Maple River, the defending champs from last year. Northern Cass last won this tournament in 2009-2010. The Enderlin Eagles last won this tournament in 2001. Again, that does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. To get your free quote started today, contact the folks at Irie Insurance at IrieInsurance.com. We're back after this with the starting lineups and the opening tip between Northern Cass and Enderlin here from Valley City State University.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
As we get ready here for the starting lineups, first for the visiting team on the scoreboard in the Enderlin Eagles, head coached by Philip French. We call him Phil for short. 0-2 on the season for Enderlin. Michaela Wall is a junior guard. From there you have Miss Chamberlain, the freshman forward, Eve here for the Enderlin Eagles. Caitlin Maggio, a sophomore guard here for Enderlin. Aspen Schleck, the junior guard. Aspen last season averaged 13 points and 3 rebounds, and as you heard from Coach French, was second in the state last year with 3-pointers made. And Mackenzie Wall, the senior forward here, Michaela's older sister. So a pair of Walls, Chamberlain, Maggio, and Schlecht here from the Enderlin Eagles out in their black uniforms with orange numerals and lettering outlined in white with Enderlin across the front. From there now to the Northern Cass Jaguars, head coached by D.C. Lucas. This is their season opener for the Enderlin Eagles. Northern Cass will go like this. Hayden Crockett, a 5'7" junior guard, a season ago, 16 points and 6 rebounds. From there, Addie Rust, the 5'6" senior guard, part of that state volleyball championship this year for Northern Cass. Ellie Lucas, the 6'1" senior forward. She is the daughter of head coach D.C. Lucas. Tess Jobert, the 5'8" sophomore forward here in the starting lineup this season, the new starter after losing Hallie Crockett last season with graduation. And Josie Jensen, she averaged a double-double for the 6'3" senior center, 11 points and 11 rebounds here for Northern Cass. So again, Crockett, Russ, Lucas, Jolbert, and Jensen for the Jags. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes, and welcome to the, again, Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament, the 78th version. The boys is slated to get underway a month from now on January 4th, 5th, and the 6th here at Valley City State University. 4 8-minute quarters with a 35-second shot clock. That's the same in Class A and Class B in this season. So simply enough, we'll put this one in the opening circle here at 3:01 on a Tuesday afternoon. Won by Crockett. Takes a couple of dribbles. Left-hand scoop shot for 2. Northern Cass with the opening 2 points here for Northern Cass as they will come on in a full-court pressure defense. Enderlin with it. With the basketball, looking to answer the other side. They do. Chamberlain with the 2 points, and we're knotted at 2 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing their heritage and their future, go to dhbanknd.com. Crockett takes the ball screen here not once but twice. Enderlin, little 2-3 zone defense. Ball gets swung around to Rust here for Northern Cass. Rust, nice little flex cut to Crockett, and Crockett with the opening 4 points here for Northern Cass. Enderlin will handle it now in the backcourt. Up and over as they give it to Schlecht. That'll go to Wall, almost out of bounds. Again, college level. This is a college level 3 for Schlecht, and she buries it. Aspen Schlecht with the first triple of the contest, and Enderlin leads it by 1 at 5-4. Good looking 3-pointer by Schlecht there, right around the 7-minute mark. And so far, offense is a flurry in the opening minute and change. Nice high-low game. Lucas to Jensen for 2. And we got a timeout on the floor here for Coach French. He's not liking defensively what the Eagles have done. We'll break with them. This timeout brought to you in part by Bank North on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Timeout again brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. It's values-based banking at Bank North. So after the timeout here, full court pressure defense will continue for Northern Cass. They'll look to trap out of this little diamond pressure. Eagles got 4 seconds before it's a 10-second. They get it across. Open is Chamberlain. Nice little jab step, high post touch now goes to Wall. They reverse it now to Schlecht. Aspen takes a couple hard dribbles, walled off there by Tess Jalbert. High jumper off the backboard, no. And a rebound comes down to Crockett, her first of the contest. See what Enderlin does defensively here after calling the timeout. They'll still stay in that 2-3 zone. Open, Tess Jalbert, left pocket, 3! Tickles a twine. Tess Jalbert with the first jumper made here for Northern Cass. First three-pointer there for the Jags. Full court pressure continues. Northern Cass, as they've been able to do in recent years, that score in bunches and in a flurry, and they get a steal. Poke away by Crockett in the backcourt. Here goes Hayden, doesn't have numbers. Hayden going to attack the paint anyway. Off the backboard, no. Rebound, Josie Jensen. Kick out, can they do it again? Shots off the mark by Russ. Put back by Crockett, gets fouled, and Hayden goes to the free throw line. Foul comes against Chamberlain, her first, team's first. Eve Chamberlain will pick up the foul here again for Enderlin. The Eagles took a 5-4 lead with the Schleck three-pointer. Since then, it's been 6 consecutive points by Northern Cass as Crockett hits the first free throw attempt here of the game. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming for Hayden. Again, averaged 16.5 points last season. Her sister averaged 30. That's 46 between just 2 guards last year for Northern Cass. Up and over on the pass. This one will go with Aspen Schleck, able to break it in the front court to Wall. Now to the other Wall with McKenzie. Schleck calls out the offense here for the Enderlin Eagles. As the Eagles, the 8th seed entering this tournament, Northern Cass is the number 1. Ball screen coming from Wall. Here goes Majo, takes it, looks for a teammate. Schleck getting guarded here by Tess Jalbert, which is apropos as she was a libero in volleyball. Three-pointers off the mark by Chamberlain. Rebound by Rust. Outlet pass goes the other way. Crockett, left-handed scoop shot, no. Michaela Wall gets her first rebound. Schleck with 3, Chamberlain with 2. That'll make up Enderlin's 5 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Eagles with it here with Michaela Wall. Wall between the circles. Looking for a teammate, uses up that dribble. Swings it, Schleck. Schleck looking for the pullback, unable to take anything there. Now finds a teammate with Chamberlain. Back to the top of the key. A little 5-out offense here for Enderlin, and that'll be turnover number 2 for the Eagles. For Northern Cass, they will work with it now with Rust as they inbound it. Now to the top of the key. Rust left-hand side, taking a couple of dribbles. Swings it to Crockett. Crockett taking a couple of dribbles as well. Pops it past Jensen, looking for the high to left short corner to Rust, and Rust lost it. It will be out of bounds. Last touch off of Enderlin, they'll say, with Aspen Schleck. But so far, that 2-3 zone for Enderlin, we're seeing some high post touches to Jensen and Lucas, and when that happens, they're looking to go to the opposite block or the short corner. Open, Rust, high arching 3. No, put back Crockett, and that'll rattle out, and then a ball gets tipped out here for the Jags in a fresh 35. So far for Northern Cass, 6 rebounds to 1 for the Eagles. Left pocket 3, no good by Crockett. Ball tapped out of bounds, and it'll stay with Northern Cass. So Northern Cass will see this one out of bounds as they will handle it here with Tesh Jalbert. Jalbert on the inbounds here for Northern Cass. Handoff on the interior on the whip pass. That'll go to Lucas. Back here to Russ. Russ going straight up, unable to get there. Pinballed around Lucas. No, Jensen put back, good for 2. Jensen with 4 points and 2 rebounds so far here for Northern Cass, who balloons this lead now, as it is a nice looking run here for the Northern Cass Jaguars and nearly a turnover. Again, it was 5-4 at the 7-minute mark for Enderlin, and since then it's been 11, make that 9 consecutive points scored by Northern Cass. Left-hand side is Aspen Schleck, already with a 3-pointer made here today. She'll shoot another one, deep 3, off the mark, no rebound. Schleck, no one box her out, put back, can't get it to go, and Jensen gets the board, and we'll have a foul. Foul upcoming here on the Enderlin Eagles, as this one is going to go with Mackenzie Wall, her first, and the team's second. Northern Cass with Casey Fix, the 5'6", make it the 5'4" senior guard, will check into the lineup. Enderlin up top with Majo on this 2-3 zone with Michaela Wall. Northern Cass on the inbounds here. High post touch. There goes Jalbert. Back to Rust. Rust crossing over. Gives it to the top of the key to Fix. Fix up and over on the pass to Jensen. Double team comes in. A really good double by Michaela Wall. Jump ball on the arrow will go towards Enderlin. Really good defense by Michaela. And once Josie put the ball down on the deck, Michaela Wall was able to get her hands on that basketball and force essentially a turnover here for Northern Cass. Full court pressure defense continues. Enderlin has done a fairly good job early in this first quarter handling it. Schlecht in the front court. Looks for a ball screen, takes it to the right baseline. Nice little give and go action. Dribble, left-handed move off the mark, no good by Chamberlain, and a rebound underneath to Jensen, her fourth. Outlet pass, here goes Russ, little transition, finds Crockett. Crockett takes a curl hop down the paint, jumper, good for two. Hayden Crockett now with 8 points here for Northern Cass. Make that an 11-0 run here for the Jags right now. Enderlin looking for something to go through the hoop as they will handle it with Wall on this man pressure defense. Crockett trying to get the steal, and there's the third turnover of the game. It's a one-on-one. Crockett ankle cross, right-handed scoop, can't finish. Ball gets tipped out, and fortunately to an Enderlin Eagle. Wall working with it the other side, skips it. Schlecht in transition, high arching three, tickles a twine. Ashman Schlecht now with 6. That's her second triple. And for the Enderlin Eagles, it's their first bucket in 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Rust, right-hand side with the basketball here as they bring Crockett through. Rush jumper from 17, got it. Addie Rust with her first 2 points of the contest, and that's the thing. You're going to try to take away Crockett, obviously. Jensen on the inside, but when you get girls like Rust to add some shooting prowess, Northern Cass just becomes a little bit more deeper to guard. Lucas returns with Addie Winterquist, the 5'11 junior forward, and also Carly Ryder, the 5'5 freshman guard. For the Enderlin Eagles, they'll be bringing on Karina Olson, this sophomore. Penelope Spain, the junior forward, will be into the game as well. Inbounds right in front of that scores table is Olson as they give it to Wall on this VCSU Viking emblem inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse in Valley City. Ball goes left-hand side. Crockett on the guard of Schlecht. And here's the thing. If Aspen makes one, she can make about 5 in a flurry here for the Enderlin Eagles. And you lose Genevieve Gruba, who did a little bit of everything for Enderlin last year. And as Coach French said in our pregame show, they're continuing to learn some roles and find players doing a couple of different things. Schlecht, three-pointer. Third one swirls out. No. Putback for Enderlin. Almost gets an and one. Karina Olson off the bench going to the line to shoot 2. As Lance Lukes, part of our officiating crew, calls the foul on Casey Fix. That'll be the first on Northern Cass, and Casey's first of this contest. 2 free throws upcoming for the Eagles. This will be their first 2 free throws of the game, and Olsen buries the first. Eagles back with an 8. Just lead here for Northern Cass at 15-5. Free throw opportunity number 2 upcoming for Olsen is up and off the mark. Rebound on the way to Winterquist, her first of the contest. Other side of the floor goes Crockett. Crockett going hard down the paint, trying to get by Spain. Left-handed layup for 2. Crockett already in double digits with 10. Not a Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here. It is a 10-point margin right now for Northern Cass over the Eagles. Enderlin, right-hand side with Olsen. Olsen looking for it on the interior. High post touch. This one will go with Chamberlain. Chamberlain looking for the pass across the paint to Spain, and Crockett might have got caught for the foul. And she did. The junior guard with her first and the team's second. Enderlin slated to inbound the basketballs. They will handle it with Schlecht, and the shot clock goes off here for the Eagles. Aspen with 6 points so far for Enderlin. Inbounds it to Spain. Wall with the basketball at the top of the key here for Michaela. Michaela looking for it on the inside. It zips a pass. This will go to Schlecht. Schlecht takes the ball screen, taking a couple hard dribbles hard down the paint. There's a foul. Crockett could pick up her second, and Aspen will go to line to shoot 2. Foul comes across on Hayden, her second, team's third, and now going to the free throw line is a good shooter and the junior guard in Aspen Schlecht. Free throw opportunity number 1 will rattle in. She's got 7. Crockett checks out as Rust will come into the contest. Free throw opportunity number 2 here for the Eagles. Schlecht goes 2 for 2 from the line. Enderlin 3 of 4 from the stripe, and they're back within single digits. Rust in the front court here for Northern Cass. Right wing free throw line extended. Ball gets skipped to Fix. Fix leaves it. Stolen away by Schlecht. Enderlin, can they get a shot up before the buzzer? Good if it goes. missed here by Olsen, but a good looking shot nonetheless. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 19-11, Northern Cass.
The Hillsborough Business Association welcomes everyone to the Hillsborough Winter Wonderland festivities. Friday, December 8th features the light parade at 5:30, city tree lighting by Santa at 6 o'clock, and fire pits and s'mores from 6 to 7. And the Wonderland Fun continues Saturday, December 9th. It features pictures with Santa from 9 a.m. to noon, along with crafts, story time, and cocoa with Mrs. Claus, and cookie decorating. And check out the mini mall from 11 to 2 and birdseed decorating from 1 to 3 at the Plummer House Museum. The HBA Winter Wonderland, December 8th and 9th in Hillsborough.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
It is a 19-11 lead for Northern Cass over the Enderlin Eagles. Northern Cass 8 of 16 from the floor in the first quarter, while Enderlin was 3 of 8. Right now, the rebounding category is becoming part of that. 10 rebounds or 11 rebounds here for Northern Cass, while the Enderlin Eagles, they currently have just 3. Enderlin right now as well points in the paint with 5. Northern Cass has 12. Those are some of the, look at the first quarter numbers so far here from Enderlin. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here for game number 1 of 4, the quarterfinals. Right-hand side up next is Weimar-Lidgerwood going up against the Valley City Highlanders JV team. High-low pass. This goes inside Crockett. 2 points got it. Give Jensen the assist. Crockett now with 12. Again, that high-low game for Northern Cass will be tough to stop with the size of Lucas and Josie Jensen, where they can just tower and look over particular players. 1-3-1 zone by Northern Cass to start this second quarter. With it is Olsen. Olsen leaves it back. Tess Jalbert trying to get a steal, and she does, and there's a turnover eventually on Enderlin. Olsen will pick up the foul, or check that. This will be on Majo, excuse me. Her first, team's third of this game. Northern Cass, they have 3 in their own right as well. Hayden Crockett, left-handed scoop shot, got it to go for 2. Crockett now with 14 here for Northern Cass. Just like her sister, she understands what to do with the basketball, and her older brother, Jace Crockett, who's in attendance here today. Here comes the double. Ball gets skipped right-hand side for Enderlin, as that'll go Olsen, interior Spain. Ball deflected by Lucas, and it will stay here with the Enderlin Eagles. Make sure you stay tuned to our halftime show, brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance Agency. Take a look at the first half numbers, get you slated for what's to come and more, not just here from Valley City, but tonight on your live event. A couple of good girls basketball games here in North Dakota this evening. Zone here by Northern Cass. Ball to the right-hand side. Shot clock to single digits. Olsen with 5 seconds to Spain. They reverse it left wing. Majo, three-pointer, partially deflected. Not going to matter. It'll be a shot clock violation on the Enderlin Eagles. And defense here by Northern Cass. It's been 4 consecutive seasons for the Jags that they've had a winning years. 16-7, 15-6, and 18-5 and 18-5 here for head coach DC Lucas. Rust going hard down the paint, bounce pass, but just took an extra step. Turnover number 3 for the Jags. Well, for the Enderlin Eagles, last year that they went above 500 was the 2018-2019, going 16-6, third place finish in Region 1. Last year, 7-14, better than 2 years ago, and they went 4-17. And Coach French just wants to continue to see the improvements here throughout this season as well. Spain leaves it left-hand side. Majo open, three-pointer, got it. Caitlin Majo with the third 3 here for the Enderlin Eagles. They're back within single digits. Lucas interior, Jensen power dribble, spins inside and gets the shooter's roll for 2. Jensen now a 6. Quick transition offense here for Northern Cass on this college level basketball court, and Tess Jalbert will pick up her first and the team's 4th. So that'll be the first team foul again with the quarter change. So that's something a little bit different again for this particular season. Again, just the halves will be in Double-A with the single and double bonus. In Class A and Class B, you reset the fouls to 5 after the quarter, and it's double bonus once you get to 5. Enderlin, left-hand side with the rock. That'll be with Chamberlain. Leaves it right wing. So you look on the interior. Whip it around the horn, top of the key, open three-pointer. That's good. A triple from the top of the key for Karina Olsen. She's got 4, and the Eagles are back with an 8. Trading buckets here in this opening couple minutes of the second quarter. Jensen give and go. That'll go to Crockett, and Crockett with a sweet 16. Crockett right now is averaging about a point per minute, a little more than that. Jensen with the block shot here, but she stepped out of bounds. Jensen last season had 93 blocks in 23 games, which was a school record. Michaela Wallen will check back into the game. Enderlin right now, the one thing that has worked for them is the three-point line. They've hit 4 3-pointers out of their 5 field goals. And they'll double check on the shot clock so far here for the Enderlin Eagles. Make sure it's good to go as they will reset with no possession there with 28 seconds on the shot clock. As the Enderlin Eagles will inbound the basketball on the right of the baseline after one quarter was 19-11 Northern Cass. They ballooned that up to 10 here in the second. Inbounds, Wall open, not shooting it, reversing it around the horn. This will go on the left baseline here to Maggio. Maggio skips it, Schlecht right of the key for her third three. Off the mark as this will go towards Northern Cass. The Enderlin Eagles, they played a lot of basketball so far here this season. You take a look at a week ago, playing Ellendale and Hillsborough Central Valley. Then you add just 3 more games this week in Valley City. Well, for Northern Cass, this is their season opener, but they're looking impressive so far here. Inside Jensen, turnaround no, jumper. Mackenzie Wall gets a defensive rebound, and the Enderlin Eagles looking to push in transition. High jumper off the mark by Maggio. Rebounded, though, by Chamberlain, her second. Fresh 35, Schlecht with the basketball, takes the ball screen. Lucas coming in on the hedge. Trying to find a roll here. Lucas nearly gets the steal. Now ends up with Maggio. Maggio driving kick, right-handed side, three-pointer long. Board coming down to Crockett, her 4th of the contest. Crockett working with the basketball, left-hand side, open, shooting, and off the front iron there for Tesh Jalbert. Rebound, though, for Jensen. Leaves it now to Crockett. That swirls out, and a really good board underneath here for Mackenzie Wall on a timeout for Coach French. We'll break with them. 3:52 left to play in the opening half. 27-17 Northern Cass on your live event.
Lamore Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of Milwaukee tools from M18 fuel impact wrenches, new cordless 70K BTU heaters, chainsaws, and more. There's over 250 Milwaukee tools to choose from. Plus, browse their sweet pickins section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. Lamore Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more info on all the services Lamore Hardware offers, go online to lamorehardware.com.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
High school basketball here today on yourliveevent.com. 27-17 Northern Cass with the advantage over the Enderlin Eagles here from Valley City State University. After the timeout, the second one by Coach French. Enderlin with the basketball. They leave it left-hand side to Wall. Wall back to the top to Aspen Schlecht. Man defense here. We've seen Northern Cass go a little 1-3-1. Now man, seeing a little bit of everything from Coach Lucas here in this opening game. Shot clock to single digits. Ashman Schlecht going to take it to the paint, and a foul here on Tess Jalbert. Got enough of the arm or the body here. Tess will pick up her second, team's second of the quarter, and going to the free throw line again is Aspen Schlecht. 8 points to lead the floor here for Enderlin. Schlecht Barry's free throw attempt number 1. The Eagles have made the most out of their free throw opportunities so far today. 4 of 5 from the line. Trying to make it 5 of 6, and Schlecht is able to do so. A perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line here for Aspen. And so far the last couple of minutes, it's been teetering back to about a 10 to an 8-point game. Crockett make that rust in the front court here. Looking back door for Crockett. Lucas trying to set out a screen. Here goes Jensen. A nice little high-low game to Lucas. No rebound goes to Crockett, her 5th. Kick out now to Tess Jalbert. Jalbert lost it for a moment. Regains possession. Crockett here top of the key. 3. Got it. Hayden Crockett can fill it up. She's got 19 of the 30 here for Northern Cass. Left-hand side for the Enderlin Eagles. Here goes Wall. Wall takes a ball screen, 16-footer, and coming across and with the foul is going to be Lucas. Her first, team's 8th of the contest, but 3rd of the quarter. And going the free throw line to shoot 2 is Mackenzie Wall. Wall so far with a couple of rebounds here today, trying to get in that scoring column. Misses the first. Substitution for Northern Cass, Casey Fix and Addison Winterquist will check in. Free throw opportunity number 2 upcoming here for Wall. Free throw is up, and it is off the mark. Rebound here towards Northern Cass. Russ will get her 3rd. Ball gets skipped left-hand side to Fix on the interior. Winterquist across the paint. Lucas, and there's the and one for Northern Cass. Ellie Lucas with her first points of the contest. Foul comes across on the arm by Chamberlain. That'll be her team second of quarter number 2. Jags trying to stretch out the lead a little bit, get it up to 15 or more before the half. Enderlin would like to keep it in that 10 to single-digit column. Chamberlain gets her 3rd rebound. Here's the Eagles bringing up the front court. Michaela Wall lost it for a moment, still on the deck. Crockett gets a steal. Now a chance to work with it with Rust here, but Schlecht does a good job guarding her, zigzagging, making it difficult for Addie. Winterquist to Lucas, passes, Fix, extra pass, here goes Rust. Rust is able to spin on the inside, gets to the right block, off the window for the and one. Rust now with 4 points, a chance to make it 5 at the line. Chamberlain will pick up the foul. That'll be her 3rd, and she'll check out of the game. As coming in for the Eagles will be Penelope Spain. And right now, Northern Cass with their largest lead of the contest. 15, a chance to add to it, and they do here for Northern Cass. Good quarter for the Jags. They've given up just 8 points, but they've scored 16. 3-pointer, Schlecht wants to change it. 3 off the mark. Rebound to Winterquist, her 2nd. Crockett in the front court. Open, dribble, pull back, college range 3, got it! Hayden Crockett, how do you do? She's got 22. Northern Cass is doubling up Enderlin now, 38 to 19. Eagles in the front court here with Caitlin Maggio. Ball gets deflected. Eventually another turnover. Rust with it in the front court. Russ looking back door. There goes Lucas. Lucas with it on the right baseline, off the window. No rebound here. And then we'll have a jump or a foul. We'll have a jump ball after the board of Wool. Her 3rd. The arrow goes towards the Enderlin Eagles. Substitutions as Olivia Olsen, Reese Lavig, and Carly Ryder are into the game here for Northern Cass. 1:17 left to play in the first half. Enderlin in this second quarter, 2 threes and 2 free throws. Caitlin Maggio gives it to Schlecht. Aspen with a little shake and bake, able to drive. Right pocket 3 coming for Enderlin, got it! The Eagles have had a good stroke from the outside. They hit 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, and now they've hit 3 in the third. Other side, deep jumper on the way by Lavigno, and a rebound to Aspen Schlecht, her 2nd. Aspen in the front court, going to go hard on the inside. Throws it up, no. Rebound coming for Penelope Spain around the horn. Hard dribble for Wall, block shot by Winterquist, and a bowl that's going to end up in Northern Cass's hands. Ryder in the front court leaves it to Winterquist. Winterquist spins on the baseline. No. Jumper can't get it. Another chance, and we'll have a foul. So it kind of went from one block to the opposite block. Foul will be on Michaela Wall, her first. Last one to give, however, for Enderlin until it would be a double bonus opportunity for Northern Cass. Northern Cass looking on the inbound here to Winterquist. Winterquist trying to get the shot off, does. Rebounded underneath by Ryder. Kick out. Jags will handle it now with Fix. Fix almost traveled with the basketball. Here goes Ryder. Gets cut off. Now the top of the key. Three-pointer. No. Good board and a box out here as this will go with Michaela Wall, her second. Enderlin gets the shot up before the buzzer, unable to finish, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 38-22. Halftime show coming up next, brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. This is our halftime show brought to you in part by our friends at Hunter Insurance. At Hunter Insurance, they're dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests, whether it's from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go to online at hunterinsuranceagency.com. That again is hunterinsuranceagency.com. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here from Valley City State University. First half numbers from the team standpoint look like this. Northern Cass shooting 16 of 34 from the floor, 3 of 8 from beyond the arc, and currently 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 21 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers. While for Enderlin, 6 of 19 shooting from the floor, 15 fewer shots for the Eagles, but they're just down by 16 points. They've made the most of them from beyond the arc, 5 of 10 shooting from the land of 3, 5 of 8 from the line, 13 rebounds, currently with 7 turnovers to 4 assists. Again, Northern Cass 4 turnovers to 6 assists. Individual numbers, Hayden Crockett tearing it up with 22 points on 9 of 14 shooting, 5 rebounds and an assist here for Crockett. 6 rebounds, 5 boards for Josie Jensen, 5 points for Addie Russ, 3 points for Tesh Dahlberg, and 2 points for Lucas here. She has a rebound and a steal. All 38 points for Northern Cass coming by their starting 5. Well, for the Enderlin Eagles, led by the 10 points of Aspen Schlecht. Schlecht 2 of 5 from the land of 3. You have 4 points here for Karina Olson. 3 points then by Mackenzie Wall. 3 points were Caitlin Maggio, and 2 points here by Chamberlain with 3 rebounds for the Enderlin Eagles. Points off turnovers, 7-3 Northern Cass. Points in the paint for Northern Cass, 25-7. It was 19-11 after one quarter, and it's 19-11 in the second to make it 38-22. Again, this is our Hunter Insurance Agency halftime show. We're going to take a break. When we come back after this, we'll let you know what's still to come here from Valley City State University on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
As we come back here on our Hunter Insurance halftime show, taking a look at what's still to come. The Warbirds of Waimea Ledgerwood will tangle with the Highlanders of Valley City. The Valley City will have their JV team in the tournament. That'll be a roughly 4:30 start time. Nightcap at 6 o'clock, number 2 seed Maple River going up against the Richland Colts. And then at 7:30, it'll be the number 3 seed Lemoore Litchfield Marion the Lobos going up against the number 6 seed in the JV of the Central Cass Squirrels. So that's what's still to come here from the 78th annual Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament. Most championships, well, that goes to Maple Valley before their co-op with Maple River. Most most points in any particular game in a first-round game, well, that was 38 by Katie Richards back with Hope Page in 1995 against North Central. The most points in any game of the girls Barnes County basketball tournament, Riley Newdell from Maple Valley in 2016 against Finley Sharon Hope Page, and that was at 39 points. Hayden Crockett right now with 22, so if Hayden can get 22 more here in this second half as the example, she would hold the new record. We'll see if that answers through or continues here as this game continues. Northern Cass again 38-22. Enderlin led by the 10 points of Aspen Schlecht, as we mentioned. Northern Cass led by the 22 points of Hayden Crockett. That does it for our halftime show, brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance. Contact Johnny Jorgensen and the crew at Hunter Insurance. For more information, go to hunterinsuranceagency.com. That again is hunterinsuranceagency.com. We come back, second half action from the City of Bridges on your live event.
The dedicated staff at Weimer Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimer Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer. Plus, check out their selection of Alto's lawnmowers or bring your Alto's lawnmower for service. Weimer Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry and sell sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours specials or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimerAuto.com. Weimer Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimer.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
As we come back here on YourLiveEvent.com on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, share their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. That again is dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass 38-22 with the advantage over Enderlin to start this second half of play. Crockett gives it to Jensen, Tesh, Jalbert, Lucas, and Russ, the original starting five on the floor. Northern Cass almost with a turnover, and eventually it will be a turnover on the tie-up. For the Enderlin Eagles, they have Michaela Wall. Outside of her with Majo, Chamberlain, Schlecht, and Mackenzie Wall, the older sister here, the original starting five for Enderlin. Enderlin off the bench. Karina Olsen had 4 points in that opening half. Wall gets walled off. Here goes Mackenzie. Look at that shot off the mark, trying to use the backboard. Rebound coming down to Josie Jensen, her sixth. Crockett works with it in the front court here. Crockett leaves it to Rust. Russ dribbling with the basketball, looking for it on the inside. Jensen spinning inside the paint, turnaround jumper, can't get it to go. Back-to-back stops for the Enderlin Eagles here defensively to start quarter number 3. Now they need a bucket. Michaela Wald finds Schlecht. Schlecht, good help defense with Tesh Jalbert. She does have a couple of fouls. Schlecht inside, gives it to Mackenzie Wall. There defensively is Russ for the turnover, number 8 on Enderlin. Baseball pass up the floor, finds Lucas. Bounce pass across the way to Crockett, but a turnover. So for Northern Cass, 2 turnovers, and then a one and done here offensively for the Jags. For Enderlin, now that the defense is starting to pick up a little bit, now they'll need the offense to continue here, trying to at least get it to 10 or single digits before quarter number 4 is what Enderlin would like to do, if not even better. Michaela Wall high off the window, unable to make it to go. Crockett with the rebound, pushes it in transition to Tesh Jalbert. Jalbert right pocket, 3, rattles it in. Tesh Jalbert with 6 points in this contest, and she has the 4th three-pointer here for Northern Cass. Enderlin will work with it the other side of the floor for the Eagles. This will be with Caitlin Maggio. Maggio skips it left-hand side. Schleck, deep three-pointer coming off the front iron. Rebound goes to Tess Jalbert. Jalbert in the outlet. Here goes Hayden Crockett to the tin, off the window, good for two. Hayden Crockett, her 10th field goal. She's got 24 points. She gets to 30 field goals and she starts, 30 points, and she gets to about that 13, 14 field goals. Again, she'll be knocking on a potential Barnes County tournament record. Left-hand side, this will be Michaela Wall. Ball gets skipped to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with a couple dribbles, gets a shot off over Jensen, unable to finish, and Lucas corrals the rebound. Rust with it on the other side of the floor, going left to right. Inside goes Jensen. Jensen off the window, good for two. Josie Jensen with 8 points and 6 rebounds. Here goes Enderlin. This will go Maggio, extra pass, and that'll be a traveling violation on Chamberlain. That'll be the team's 9th. As a substitution here, Casey Fix, the 5'4" senior guard, will check in. Crockett will handle this one, averaging 16 points again a season ago, already up to 24. Hayden on the interior. Jensen lost it for a moment. Tie up, and the arrow will stay with the Enderlin Eagles here with Chamberlain. Will stay with Northern Cass. Chamberlain got her hands on the basketball with Josie Jensen. Shot clock on the jump reset to 35 here as inbounding it. Trying to find someone is Fixed before a 5 count. Somehow gives it to Crockett. Crockett jumper from the line. Got it. Hayden Crockett now with 24 points. It's going to be her 11th field goal of the game. Enderlin with Schlecht. Aspen. Double. Good hedge by Hayden. Aspen uses up that dribble. Now to Maggio. Caitlin Maggio, jumper left elbow, can't get it to go. Rebound, pinballed around, and with it now will be Rust. Addie Rust, nice find to Tess Jalbert in transition off the window for two. Rust with a great find in transition for the assist. Tess Jalbert now has 8. Caitlin Maggio working with it the other side of the floor for the Enderlin Eagles. Good defense on the way by Rust on this man pressure. So far, Enderlin looking for their first bucket of this second half. We'll break with them on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It is 49-22 Northern Cass.
Agri Valley Insurance is a local independent insurance agency located in Lemoore and Arthur. They specialize in providing coverage for your crop, hail, farm, home, auto, and commercial requests. Agri Valley Insurance has access to many different companies and will work hard to provide for your specific needs. Go to agrivalleyinsurance.com or call your local office in Lemoore or Arthur for a free quote or to discuss your insurance requests. Agri Valley Insurance wishes the best of luck to the area local teams.
This timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. They're more than just a bank. At Bank North, it's a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more and to find a branch near you, visit ibanknorth.com. That again is ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Well, for Northern Cass, a great start to the season so far. While for the Enderlin Eagles, really good shooting performance just defensively. We would probably talk with Coach French after the game saying they did some things well, but not consistently enough to disrupt Northern Cass. And for the Jags, they've done it a little bit in the half court and in the full court pressure defense. And speaking of a little full court pressure, good job by Addie there. Winterquist able to get that particular hand up and force a difficult shot at the top of the key here for Northern Cass. Crockett leaves it right-hand side. Rust will handle it on the interior, gives it inside to Addie. Nice little find left-hand side jumper by Fix off the mark, no, and a rebound coming to Enderlin. Other side of the floor goes Mackenzie Wall. Eagles looking for their first bucket again in this second half. It's an 11-0 run since the half here for Northern Cass. Aspen Schlecht uses up that dribble handoff. This will go to Mackenzie Wall. Wall looking for it on the interior. Finds a pass up and over on the play to Chamberlain. Chamberlain throws it up off the window. Good for two. And Enderlin is on the board here in quarter number 3. Crockett with it. The other side finds Rust. Winterquist was able to hedge hard on the interior. Nothing was granted on this 2-3 zone. Tesh Jalbert, right-hand side. Addie Rust, high-arching three. No. Rebound Crockett. Put back. Lost it on her way up. And with it now is going to be Enderlin. Turnover number 7 on Northern Cass. Aspen Schlecht crossing over, able to get it to the left-hand side. Tesh Jalbert bats the basketball away as Penelope Spain will come in. Also coming in for Northern Cass will be Ellie Lucas. Sister Emma plays collegiate volleyball here at Valley City State University. With it is Aspen Schlecht. Nice pass open, right baseline three-pointer off the mark. No good by Chamberlain. And a board to Tesh Jalbert. Jalbert with her second. It's a 3-on-1 bounce pass. Crockett off of Addie's left shoe. And a turnover here on Northern Cass. Hayden threw a nice bounce pass. The problem was Addie was kind of coming across the paint a little bit to that right baseline and just went off her shoe. Three-pointer here by Aspen Schlecht. No. Rebound by Chamberlain. Extra shot on the way for the Eagles. Got it. Olsen with 6 points off the bench here for the Enderlin Eagles. And for Coach French, that's been a nice little balanced effort so far here off the bench for Enderlin. And what we've been able to see here by Olsen. Jalbert. Winterquist gives it back. Jalbert, right baseline three-pointer, no. Rebound to the right short corner to Wall, her 5th of the game. Enderlin, the other side of the floor, right-hand side with Wall. Wall leaves it on the interior. Ball gets deflected. Now it's going to be a 2-on-1 here for Northern Cass. Crockett bounce pass gives it to Tess as it swirls in for two. Tess with 7 points in the quarter, 10 in the game here. She joins Hayden in double digits. Karina Olsen, and guarded there by Crockett. They're going to say it's deflected into the backcourt. Shot clock down to 20. Olsen looking backdoor, finds Schlecht, but it goes through her hands, and Tesh Jalbert gets a steal. Lucas outlet to Crockett the other way. Winterquist, nice little give and go to Crockett. Off the window, can't get it to find. Hayden, put back, fouled, and count it. Crockett with 28 points now. 8 rebounds. Foul will come across on Enderlin. This will be the first foul of the second half. Olsen will pick up her first, team's first, and substitution here for the Eagles. As Crockett, now with 28, has her third free throw opportunity of the game. Crockett now with 29, and we have a substitution. So Hayden will check out. Coming in will be Carly Ryder, the 5'5" freshman guard. Enderlin in the front court. Hand up, almost got deflected. Olsen. Double team continues. Eagles with Maggio, right-hand side. Now there'll be Chamberlain. Eve leaves it left-hand side to Karina Olsen inside the three-point line off the front iron. Olsen saves it from going out of bounds, but eventually it's a turnover with Ryder. The 5'5" freshman guard Carly Ryder in the front court gives it to Winterquist. Now it's going to be into the interior. Jensen shot, no rebound. Ryder. Ryder gives it to Addie, right baseline. Jumper's good. Winterquist gets her first field goal of the second half. Enderlin looking for a high ball screen, and that's going to be an illegal screen. Moving there was Penelope Spain, her first and the team's second. Make sure on our post-game show you continue to, throughout this tournament, we will talk with a winning member of the winning team in each particular modified post-game segment. Also get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match. That and more to come. Jumper, Lucas off the mark. No rebound here for Enderlin by Chamberlain, and that's how we'll end our third quarter of play. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Northern Cass leads by 30 here from the quarterfinals of the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Northern Kansas School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Kansas will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Kansas is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northernkansasschool.org. That's northernkansasschool.org.
High school basketball here today from Valley City State University. Northern Cass shooting so far in the game 49% from the floor. Currently 4 of 11 from the three-point line and 4 of 5 from the stripe. Enderlin 8 of 30 shooting from the floor. 5 of 13 from the land of 3 and 5 of 18 from the free throw line. Plus 14 for Northern Cass on the rebounds, 32-18. Hayden Crockett again, 29 points. 8 rebounds and 3 assists, working on a double-double kind of performance. So far, Aspen Schlecht with 10 points here for the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin sees a little switching on this man pressure defense here. Looking for it on the interior. Jensen almost gets the steal, ends up with Penelope Spain for the 2 points. Looking backdoor to Schlecht. Able to put her hand on it was Jensen, but unable to come up with the steal, and Spain was the beneficiary. Left-hand side goes Russ. With it now to the top of the key, that's Johnson. Lauren gives it to Jensen. Ball gets skipped. Crockett, three-pointer coming. Rattling out Jensen. Put back good for 2. Jensen, 10 points and 7 rebounds in her own right, trying to work on a double-double here for Northern Cass. Schlecht taking it to the paint. Jensen with the block, and then Crockett going to get called for the foul after Majo was able to get on the basketball. Crockett will pick up her first of the second half, third of the game. Enderlin, Michaela Wall, and Mackenzie Wall will check in, as they're going to double check here with the running time again, making sure 30 or more again in the fourth quarter, as that clock will continue to wind unless it gets to 29 or under. Enderlin, left-hand side shot fake. Nice-looking move to get Jensen up. Good-looking move there by Chamberlain. The freshman forward now has her third field goal. She has 6. Rust, the other side of the floor, finds Hayden. Crockett, here to the top, leaves it right-hand side. Rust, right wing 3. Off the mark, no good. And a rebound here to the Enderlin Eagles with Chamberlain, and we'll have a traveling violation in the backcourt. So Enderlin will inbound the basketball here to the right of the baseline. Or excuse me, Northern Cass will after the Enderlin Eagle turnover. Crockett to inbound, finds Jensen for a moment, goes over her hands as Majo will get the steal. Majo into the backcourt, Crockett trying to save it out of bounds, and it will be last touch off of Aspen Schlecht. With this result again for Northern Cass, they would go on to play at 6 o'clock on Thursday night in our first semifinal, while the Enderlin Eagles are playing the consolation semis in our first game on Thursday at 3 o'clock with this result. Foul will come across on the Enderlin Eagles here with Aspen Schlecht, her first, team's first of the fourth quarter, as Crockett slated to inbound. Hayden looking on the interior. Here goes Rust. Rust spinning on the base, spinning on the paint to Jensen. Left-hand side, Johnson reverses it. This will go with Crockett. Jumper just inside the three-point line. Shot off, and last touch by Jensen and Northern Cass. Enderlin will handle it now. 11 points in the first quarter, 11 points in the second, 4 points in the third, and 4 points so far here in the fourth. Wall, right-hand side. That'll go to Majo. Majo making her way down the paint. Jensen gets the rebound. Baseball pass deflected. Working with it the other side, out of bounds, and it will be Northern Cass basketball. Tussle there with Olivia Olson, wearing number 20 for Northern Cass, and the other 20 in Enderlin in Mackenzie Wall. Everyone looks to be all right. Crockett, right wing, leaves it. Jensen back to Hayden, dribble, and then we'll have a traveling violation on Crockett. Crockett trying to score in every quarter here, but with this clock continuing to wind, it'll be Eagles basketball. Aspen Schlecht into the front court. A little crossover right to left. Schlecht leaves it left wing. That'll be to Michaela Wall. High post touch. Chamberlain back to Wall. Working it around the horn now to Caitlin Maggio. Maggio takes the ball screen. Shot fake. Finds McKenzie. And there will be a foul here on Olivia Johnson. Her first and the team's second of this fourth quarter. And we'll have the substitution checking in will be Reese Lavig in for Rust. Enderlin on the inbounds. We'll give it to the right of the key. Shot fake for Michaela Wall. Drive and dish. Schlecht with the three. Unable to get it to go, but look at the Enderlin Eagles corral on that rebound. Chamberlain with her 7th three-pointer long. 7th rebound by Chamberlain, however. Tess Jalbert up the floor to Crockett. Hayden interior to Jensen. Josie sees a triple team coming and will get a jump ball. We've seen that from Enderlin a couple of times here today when you get that ball to either Lucas, Jensen on the baseline, or that guard from the top of that zone will come down and try to double immediately. Crockett, this to get to plus 30, swirls out rebound here for Chamberlain. Chamberlain off of Tess Jalbert. This will be to Jensen. Over and back almost happened there as Northern Cass will bring the front court to Tess Jalbert. Jalbert on the inside. Johnson, turnaround jumper, no. Josie Jensen, bucket good for 2. Jensen with 12 points, and we got her down for 9 rebounds here, so she's going to be close to that double-double performance. We'll have a jump ball, and the arrow will stay with the Enderlin Eagles. So back to 30 points. 4 points in the quarter by Northern Cass, all scored by Josie Jensen. 4 points in the quarter by Enderlin, scored by Chamberlain and by Penelope Spain. Enderlin on the inbounds here with Karina Olson. Olson backing her way down. Looking for a teammate. Finds one there with Mackenzie Wall, who gets fouled in the act of shooting. Foul comes across on Ryder. It'll be her first, team's third. 2 shots upcoming for Mackenzie. Wall 3 points, 5 rebounds, 0 for 2 so far from the free throw line. 2 shots here for the Enderlin Eagles. Free throw opportunity, first of 2, is up and good. Second one still to come here as the Northern Cass will make another substitution as the Jags again will improve to 1-0 on the season. Enderlin with this result will drop to 0-3. Free throw number 2 is up and good for Mackenzie Wall. She has 4. So for Northern Cass, Enderlin led at 5-4 back in the first quarter, and then all of a sudden Northern Cass went on a run to make it 15-5 and never looked back. Right-hand side with it is Johnson inside. That'll be a tie-up on the interior. Winterquist was jumped up on the interior there with Mackenzie Wall as Reese Lavig slated to inbound the basketball. With it, Addy, 13-footer. Winterquist in and out, no good. Rebound. Another chance here for Addy off the front iron. Board coming to Ryder. There's a foul here on Enderlin. This would be a Mackenzie Wall, her second. Northern Cass inbound it. Jumper is good. Ryder with the 2 points. And for the Northern Cass Jaguars, with this result, looking to finish it off by 30. On the opposite side here, we'll see what Enderlin can do with this 3-pointer. No good. Rebound here for Lauren Johnson. And all that Northern Cass will need to do is eat up the rest of the time here with Reese Lavig. Leaves it right-hand side. 5 seconds back to the top of the key to Ryder. And Northern Cass will start the 2023-24 season with a 62-32 win over Northern Cass. The Jags await the winner of our next game between Waimea Lidgewood and the Highliners of Valley City, the JV team, while Enderlin will play the loser of that game tomorrow, make it on Thursday at 3. Again, Northern Cass will play at 6 o'clock on Thursday night. Post-game show is coming up next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Ryder Burris. I'm confident on the ice. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Join us now, our Enbridge Energy player of the game here for the Northern Cass Jaguars. She is Hayden Crockett. 29 points in the first, second, and third quarter here. Hayden able to go with a couple threes and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists for Hayden. Hayden, good to get the rust off. Obviously, game number 1, nice win. You guys got going early as well to close out the second half. What did you just kind of like from your team top to bottom here today?
Yeah, I think we pushed the pace well, and, we got everyone involved right away, and we just moved on offense and figured out how to get those easy baskets, and, yeah.
I was going to say 3 players in double digits.
Yeah.
Jensen had 12. Tess Jalbert had 10. I know for Tess, able to go 4 or 6, she's going to obviously get a big defensive guard as well, but when Tess can get 10 points, what does that do for this team?
Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of pressure off of me, and just knowing that she can – score those shots that we need, it helps our team a lot. So, yeah.
Able to bring 4 starters back from a season ago. There is some new faces that are in the lineup, but how much of the varsity experience is able to help out early on in December here, Hayden?
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of experience. We just lean on each other, and we know, those coming in, we got to make sure that they know what they're doing and, yeah, just be good leaders on that court.
You see, as a shooter, the first one goes in. What kind of goes through your mind here on the campus of VCSU?
I mean, I was going to say next one's going in, but – yeah, just got to keep shooting and keep that confidence up.
Last thing for you, Hayden, you get now an opportunity to participate in a concert choir a little bit later on here. You get a practice tomorrow, come back here roughly 48 hours from now. What do you hope to carry from this game moving forward into Thursday night?
Yeah, I just hope we come out again as strong as we did today, and, yeah, good things will happen.
Hayden, we'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you.
Hayden Crockett with us here on our postgame show. Will continue after this.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
As we continue now, again, we just heard from her moments ago, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Enbridge, energy for life. Hayden Crockett, 12 of 21 from the floor, 2 of 5 from the land of 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a game-high 29 points. Again, Hayden Crockett is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Contest. We go from there to our Arctic Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Game. Well, that was a 3-point line for the Enderlin Eagles. They went 5 of 10 in the first half, unable to make a 3 in the second. Aspen Schlecht had 2 of those, and well, for the Northern Cass Jaguars, they hit a 4 in their own right with Hayden Crockett and Tess Strawber, but Enderlin early in the first half kept them in it because of that 3-point line. Northern Cass would eventually, though, force them to go 0 for 6 in the second half, and in doing so, win this contest. That is our Arctic Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Game. Again, Arctic Enterprises with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton. Go to planterdoc.com for more information. Crockett with 29. Josie Jensen with 12 points, 9 rebounds. Tess Jalbert with 10 points and 3 boards. 5 points for Addie Russ, 2 points by Lucas, 2 points by Addie Winterquist, and 2 points by Reese Lavig. Enderlin, 10 points by Aspen Schlecht, 6 points by Chamberlain, 6 for Olson, 5 for Mackenzie Wall, 3 for Maggio, and 2 for Penelope Spain. Again, your final 62-32. Northern Cass advances with the victory over the Enderlin Eagles. Make sure you join us in about 20 minutes or so. We'll tip for our next contest between the Warbirds of Weimar Lidgewood and the Highlanders of Valley City. Again, Northern Cass with the 30-point win.